All right, welcome to Success Stories. My name is Hassan, again, co-founder of CyberNow Labs, and today I have another guest. He's going to talk about his story with us in a second. Without any further ado, go ahead, please. Tell us about yourself a bit.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy. First of all, I would like to mention this. Uh, Maybe this is not a real success story, but let me tell me about myself. Uh, I'm a really passionate person in cybersecurity, and the time is flying as we speak with you. It's nearly 1 year after we finished the cohort 2 in CyberNow Labs. I would like to mention that since then, I have found a job and I have been working for nearly 5 months in this threat intelligence analyst job. And this is, as you know, this is a full-time job, and I'm very happy to be in working this.
Great, thank you. So you're working as a threat analyst, correct?
Correct. Normally, CyberNow Labs is giving trainings especially for the SOC analyst position, but we can say that it's not only SOC analyst position, but you can find any other jobs like threat intelligence field or any other kind of field in cybersecurity. It's my destiny that we found in this field, and I'm very happy to be in this field.
Right. That's something that I keep reminding the trainees as well. The training itself is heavily focused around incident response and security analyst type of work. However, when you come out of the program, you've got multiple titles that you can apply for. Information security analyst, SOC analyst, cybersecurity analyst, threat intelligence analyst, vulnerability analyst, to name a few. And believe it or not, I think we've got a few on each one of these different domains of cybersecurity. Maybe we can talk about that separately on another day. But tell us about people who are listening to this are probably mostly thinking about whether they should make a transition to cybersecurity. Like, why cybersecurity over all the others? Why did you choose cybersecurity?
I think this is very important for the people who will transition to this field, just because this will be their job in their entire life. I mean, I believe that I will do this job till the end of my life because I like it, and then I believe everybody should take into consideration lots of critics, lots of criteria. So one of them is, I think I also talked about it, why I chose cybersecurity is I believe that my background is just fitting cybersecurity. But the other thing is the community, I believe. The cybersecurity community is very effective and very helpful. I once attended the conferences at that time when I was in the time that I was choosing my field. They were really helpful and insightful people. So in cybersecurity, you will not only find a job, but also find a community, find people, find friends, and that's one of the criteria I chose cybersecurity.
According to ISD Square's survey, 84% of cybersecurity professionals who are currently working in the field are happy where they are. That is almost 9 out of 10 people, and I think that's an amazing number, considering that you'll always have that one person in the room, right? That's almost 100% to me. So 9 out of 10 people are happy where they are in their career today. I am not sure if you can, I'm not sure how that compares to other ones. I don't know about software engineering or testing or other type of job families, but it's amazing to hear that. And okay, it's great. It's an awesome field to be in. The community is great. The pay is very good. You get a full-time, a secure job. You get recruiters to call you after landing your first job. It's really difficult to find, especially skilled people in cybersecurity. Now, I guess, how do you prep for this kind of a work? What makes CyberNow Labs? What makes this training different than what you could find like those standard trainings out there?
First of all, I would like to mention that everybody is making their own research while they are selecting their field. I also did it. I also attended some intro sessions in different fields, and I found CyberNow Labs more logical than the others. Why? Because first of all, you guys are from the field. Actually, you are working as a information security analyst, or let's say SOC manager, or with other titles. So this is very important. You are actually working in the industry. You are not the people who are all reading this and then telling to the other guys. This is not the way it works. And CyberNow Labs is different. Why? Because they give also a virtual SOC environment which you can practice like as you are in the real job environment. And this is very important, and you are learning the real tools that you will use in your current job. This can be selected by the professional one. You cannot decide it by going to the internet and finding some courses on Udemy or other kinds of field. If you do it, you will be 100% lost. You will be exhausted. Why? Because there are so many resources that are valuable, and you cannot select it. Which one is better for you? You cannot select your pathway. So the guys are selecting those instead of us, and then giving this in a short period of time, and this time is very effective if you can use it.
I like the mention of the instructors being from the field. That's something that we really care about. Instruction is one thing. Like, one can be good at being a teacher, teaching these topics, but reading what's needed in the field right now, what sort of skills are needed, what sort of tools are being used, and how to kind of bring those into that virtual SOC environment is probably always like number one on our list. We're always adding new tools to our virtual SOC. It's been about a year, I believe, since you graduated.
And here also, can I mention something here? Because mentorship program is very important. Now it's actively working, and nearly with a group of people, one mentor from the field is giving advices, and these advices are so important. You cannot find it anywhere on internet. If you go on any program on internet or Udemy or other kinds of resources, valuable resources, you cannot find this mentorship. You cannot ask when you are stuck. And believe me, you will be stuck at any part of your own training. This is very valuable. The mentorship is very valuable as well.
Right. One feedback that I got was, it's nice that we've got these experienced people around us showing us the way, but seeing, getting mentored by someone who actually did it themselves, pretty fresh, coming out of this program and landed a job, helps a lot, because it helps us believe that this is doable. This guy did it. He's now helping us out. We will graduate, we will land the job, and we will help others out.
Exactly.
That's one of the feedbacks that I've gotten. Now, you've been working for about half a year now as a threat intelligence analyst. Are you happy where you are? And do you see, in terms of career growth, what do you see in the future?
Yeah, in the future, I'm very hopeful. I can say that I'm very new at the field, but to my boss or other my colleagues, current colleagues, they see our performance and that they are very happy with that. So I believe that this is from my background and my training in CyberNow Labs. CyberNow Labs gives you the confidence in not only SOC analyst position, but also in threat intelligence analyst position, because you do learn some phishing analysis, you do learn some domain spotting things, you do learn some kinds of things that you are currently doing in threat intelligence field.
Yep.
So I would like to mention also the other instructor, Ömer, here, just because he's giving classes in hands-on experiences, that was very helpful for me as well. And now I'm currently using some tools that he mentioned in the training.
Yep. By the way, some stats about our instructors. On average, we have 10 plus years of experience. Our instructor members have around 10 years of experience and have been pretty active in the field. I want to keep it as short as possible here, but one last question. What would you recommend to people who are thinking about transitioning into cybersecurity and haven't made that decision yet?
Yeah, this is very important for people who are not sure that they can do it. I can say, whatever field you are coming from, you can do it. And if you are passionate about it, if you are following your dreams here, you will find your job as soon as possible. For somebody, it is 3 months. For someone else, it is 6 months. But someone else for 1 year. It doesn't matter. You will find it. This is number one. The number two thing is this field gives a lot of opportunity for women. I would like to mention here that the women are very lucky in this sector. I believe that they will find a job as soon as possible, as fast as possible. And the other thing is, there are some excuses that people are saying. I'm old. This is not my job. This is not a thing that I can handle. The other thing is, my background is totally different. I'm coming from psychology, for example. The other thing is, I don't have enough time. I'm working actively, etc., etc. I believe that these are all excuses. And I interestingly found some examples that really found jobs, even they are old, even they don't have any time.
Yep.
They are actively working, and even their background is totally different.
Yep.
So if you believe that you can handle it, yes, you can. From the scratch, you will learn enough information to find a job in this field.
Good point. 2 points I would like to comment on those. One, according to ISU score, again, half of the cybersecurity professionals today did not start in cybersecurity. They were transitioned into cybersecurity from some other field. 50% is a huge number. Second, women in cybersecurity. I have only had one woman for, I believe she was with us for about 6 months and then she left. I don't think we did anything wrong, by the way, but she left. She got promoted. She got a better position at some other company. Actually, she got a better position at her previous company. She came to us and then went back and got promoted. But there was only one. And we were desperately looking for women candidates with the right skill set. Thanks for bringing that up. Something that I forgot to mention. I think that's very, very important to put it out there. Women in cyber, and we've got a women in cyber group under CyberNow Labs, and meet every Saturday. It's got a nice vibe to it. They're meeting every week, keeping themselves relevant, helping each other, finding jobs, learning new topics, and so on. And it will only get better. Thank you very much for your time. It was nice talking to you, and I wanted to keep it short, but it's been 15 minutes now. Thanks for your time. Take care and talk to you soon.
Thank you very much.
Right,
Thank you for your time.